The pride driving two stories in the NBA. Eric Bledsoe's enforced exile in Phoenix and the anticipation of Lonzo Ball's meeting tonight with John Wall. The Laker rookie is playing with all the expectations of the #2 pick overall and the heat generated by his ubiquitous father, LaVar. The Elder Ball Sunday essentially guaranteed a Laker victory tonight over the visiting Wizards, to which Washington's John Wall first responded by warning that the father's words are causing Lonzo to be targeted. And on cue on Monday, Wall's teammate Marcin Gortat promised Wall would, quote, torture the Laker rookie. And as for the soon-to-be 20-year-old Lonzo?
You guys all saw what Gortat had said about the upcoming matchup. Does it make you feel like your teammates kind of have your back?
I already know my teammates got my back. So we're going to go out there, we're going to play, and hopefully get a win.
Is there anything that your dad has ever said that you had to be like, Dad, put me in a tough spot out here?
No.
Not at all? There is no line he can...
No, that's how I grew up. So that's normal for me.
And what's normal in Phoenix? Well, right now, point guard Eric Bledsoe is on ice. He is benched after his infamous hair salon out of here tweet. The general manager of the Suns, Ryan McDonough, criticized Bledsoe's approach and also his representation, Rich Paul, who is also LeBron's agent, trying to make the best of a bad situation.
I think Eric's a good person, and I think he's unfortunately gotten some bad advice and is listening to the wrong people. I think generally anytime you sign a contract, it doesn't only work one way. To say or intimate that he didn't want to be here anymore, I didn't find that to be appropriate. And, I think if he says he wants to be a leader, that's the opposite of what a leader does and the opposite of what leadership is.
So now let's turn to ESPN's Chris Haynes. Talk about this. A lot to consider. All right. It's assumed that Bledsoe is on his way out of town, and McDonough's phone is ringing off the hook. Project a few weeks into the future. Where are we going to be on this?
I think something has to get done within the next couple of days. Look, I think everybody within the league felt like something was going to get done on the day that McDonough sent Eric Bledsoe home. Like, why would you send a player home, not play him, just allow him to collect a paycheck, and meanwhile his trade leverage continues to diminish? And these comments don't help him at all. I don't see the benefit for the Suns at all by McDonough going out there questioning Eric Bledsoe's leadership, questioning the guys that he has representing him, Rich Paul, Mark Termini. Look, this is the ultimate hypocrisy. This is the same organization that asked Eric Bledsoe, told Eric Bledsoe he will sit out the second half of last season. Tyson Chandler, one of the guys who had to endure that as well, just so that they can increase their draft chances. And then this is the same organization who has whiffed on personnel time after time. This is the same personnel where we've had numerous players request out of Phoenix. This is not about Eric Bledsoe. This is not about Earl Watson, who they fired last Sunday. This is about this dysfunctional organization that continues to have the same constant people in-house who are making these decisions.
All right. On the other story I talked about at the top of the show, the one thing I left out of the chronology, and let me punctuate it, John Wall in L.A. yesterday saying he will show, almost as a throwaway, no mercy. How much more steam and starch and life and mileage is there in this? Let's take it out on the kid for the old man here.
This is going to be all season long. We saw Patrick Beverley's candid comments before and after that game. Look, I think Snoop Dogg said it best. LaVar has placed his son in the lion's den with pork chop draws on. And that's just the simple fact of the matter. When you're going to have everybody coming at you. And I haven't seen, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but LaVar hasn't missed a post-game interview all season long.
No, he hasn't. All right, so it's going to continue, and the philosopher Snoop Dogg may have said it best. Chris Haynes, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Bob.